Welcome back. We're here at the Auckland Netball Centre in St John's, and we're here on the occasion of the 19th running of the Auckland Pink Ribbon Ride, which is a charity run which is raising money and awareness of breast cancer and raising funds for the Breast Cancer Foundation of New Zealand. HOG Auckland Chapter is very proud to be associated with the Pink Ribbon Ride, and we feel very privileged to come along and help with some of the setup in the assembly area, and have been asked once again to lead the ride of the motorbike contingent anyway, which we're more than happy to do, and we never have any shortage of volunteers from the club to come out and either be part of the ride or to help set up, or both. Importantly too, we get the opportunity to take along with us on the back of some of the bikes some special guests that have been put forward by the Breast Cancer Foundation, Pink Ribbon Ride people, to come and experience a ride on a bike in a parade. And it's just a big lift for some of these people who might have been going through some hard times themselves, and just get a real kick out of being on the bike and just having a fun day out. Now you do end up getting used to the police flitting by at high speed, because they're working real hard to just keep on popping ahead, rotating with one another to make sure that the intersections approaching us are clear, and especially with the traffic light controlled intersection, because they, when the group is arriving, setting those lights to green so we have a full run through. You can see as we're coming down to St Heliers Bay here that we did run into just the tiniest little piece of rain, but it was really nothing to be too alarmed about. It did fall away pretty quickly after this once we got onto Tamaki Drive. The only interruption we got was at one crossing, probably the only crossing that wasn't covered by a flag marshal, where two old dears decided that they would cross the road in front of 355 motorbikes in a parade. Well, okay, it's a pedestrian crossing, I suppose, you know, we can do that, but it didn't seem to be the smartest move. But anyway, it is what it is. I've certainly never used the horn as much on my bike as I had during this particular ride. Even though we barely got out of second gear, there was still just a whole lot of tooting going on, just to acknowledge the people that were waving on the side of the road. There were plenty of people that were out and about, having a look as the bikes go by, and boy, I think it would have been quite a spectacle. I wished I could have had one of those 360 cameras to get the view behind, because it was a lot of bikes, a lot of machinery travelling on the road here, and everybody had their bikes dressed up perfect. Sure to see a lot of smiling faces, and there's we're at the front of the queue, so there's only a couple of bikes in front of us that we're going to see throughout this, but behind of us, trust me, there's 355 bikes, all shapes and sizes, from scooters through to the spider trikes to road bikes, sport bikes, naked bikes, plenty of Harleys, plenty of Indians, plenty of, you name it. There's just every kind of bike is represented, and every size and shape of rider. It's just a really good, inclusive day out. We were just passing by by the base of the Sky Tower, Sky City, and to the right of us there is the TV New Zealand main building. And we're heading up towards, well, we're making our way towards Ponsonby Road in the end. We're going to head up through Pitt Street, Hopetown Street, onto Ponsonby Road, and then start heading down towards Western Springs Stadium, where the ride's going to finish. Well, I certainly feel, and I think most of us felt, really privileged to be involved in this parade and to help to raise funds for Breast Cancer Foundation New Zealand. Most families have got never more than 1 or 2 steps removed from someone who's got a cancer story. Many of them have a happy ending, but sadly many of them do not. Early detection is the key, and that's one of the key messages about today as well, is the need to be vigilant at all times. See anything different, feel anything weird, get it looked at, get it followed up, talk to your doctor. And for any men listening thinking, well, yeah, that's just a woman's problem, it's not. Turns out there's 25 men a year are diagnosed with breast cancer as well, so same thing applies. If you're noticing anything different in your chest/breast tissue, anything feels different, looks weird than it has been in the past that you used to, get it checked out. This applies to everybody. Well, we're coming to the end of the ride. We've just turned off Great North Road onto Stadium Road, heading up towards the Western Springs car park, where it's going to be the final assembly point. We're going to enjoy a sausage sizzle there. There's some quick fire raffles, a bit more fundraising, and we'll get the final counts. And it turns out that today there were 355 bikes, and at this stage of the event there'd been $11,500 raised for the Breast Cancer Foundation of New Zealand, which is a fantastic result. And these numbers are subject to change. They're only going to go up once the late contributions are added in. So a fantastic day out. Thanks so much to the Pink Ribbon Ride people that put this together. We're happy to be part of it. The speeches and thank yous and gifts that were going on at the end were fantastic. It was all chaired by fabulous MC Jackie Clark. And I think at this stage I'll just let this roll out as we roll into a parking area. Over there in the pink shirt we can see Julie, who's the lead honcho for the Pink Ribbon Ride Auckland. And boy, this is the culmination of a lot of effort and been waiting a long time for this, with 2 years break thanks to COVID. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Ride safe out there, take care, have fun, see you next week.